Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sight this in. It's a Traditions Buckstalker XT 50 caliber. I just put aftermarket sights, which are True Glow. I'll show you those later. We'll go ahead and use Pyredex Select, 90 grains volume, Winchester W209 primers, and I have the 385 grain Hornady Great Plains bullets, and these are 348 grain Thompson Center Maxi Hunters I cast a number of years ago. They should be 350, but mine come out as 348 before lubing. Again, just 25 yards. Had some recoil with that light gun. I'll have to go check the target. I'm shooting someone else's used target, but they were shooting real small caliber, so we'll go take a look. Okay, let me see. Can't flip my camera around, but I was aiming at the middle of this one, and it hit here. So I'm probably a good 9 inches, 9 inches low, almost center, about an inch to the right, if that's true. That was a clean barrel. I am going to swab the barrel between shots, but I'm definitely going to have to go and I'll take one more shot, since this was basically a brand new barrel. So I'll go take one more shot after I clean it, and we'll see if maybe it moves up. We'll see. Shot number 2. 8 inches low on that first shot. We'll see what this one looks like after I've swabbed the barrel. I don't want to adjust just yet. Ooh, that looks right next to it. Maybe 3/4 of an inch away. Man, 90 grains of Pyredex Select and that 385 grain conical. That's got some kick to it. So far, the True Glow sights that I just put on, absolutely fantastic. Nice and clear, real precise. I originally had this set up with a Williams peep sight where it goes back here, and it's not even a real peep sight. It's more of a ghost ring, so you couldn't really shoot precise with it. So far, this is doing okay. I will go ahead and clean the barrel out again and adjust the sights, but we'll go down there. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, let me see here. So we had shot number 1. I think I'm seeing it on the screen. It's all dark. Shot number 2. That one drifted over a little bit. We're now probably 1.5 inches, maybe closer to 2 inches to the right. I'm just worried about getting on this piece of paper, 8-inch piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and slide the ramp up, and I'll go ahead and clean the barrel once more, and then we'll take another shot. Hopefully I can get it within here. I am aiming at the center of the bullseye. So you got 4. Yeah, we're probably 7 to 8 inches low right now. We'll go ahead and get that finished and try another shot. Well, I was going to take shot number 3, then I realized I forgot to adjust the sights. So let me pause this and we'll go and adjust. All right, slid the sight up. One thing I do not like, the True Glow sights, this one in particular has no adjustment notches to show you how far one little click is. So you basically have to do it blindly. I'll just go ahead and put my thumb there and then slide it up a little. But all right, shot number 3. Let's go take a look. I don't see it. But oh, I think it's right next to my last shot. That doesn't make any sense. We'll go take a look. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, actually it's not weird. I'm only shooting 25 yards, so it's going to take quite a bit more adjustment than I thought because I'm not shooting 50 or 100. But we had first on a clean bore, second and third on swab bores, and snake eye is perfectly level even after adjustment. That's just because I'm shooting so close. At 25 yards, I want to be at least 1 inch high. And right now I'm 7, 8 inches. That's about 7 inches low. That's not going to cut it, so I'm going to have to run that rear sight up quite a ways. It's like I said though, there is no adjustment on those sights whatsoever, which makes it extremely hard. But I'll go ahead and make a mark and go ahead and adjust it from there. Okay, shot number 4 after a ton of adjustment. I probably moved this up at least a 1/4 inch. I didn't bring my 2x4s to put underneath my bags, otherwise I usually don't hold the forearm, but number 4. Good grief, I think it's just barely underneath the tan target. About 1.5 inches higher of those other shots. Well, I guess we'll go take a look. That's a lot of adjustment. By the way, I'm not sure if I got the first shot on target. Really hard to see my cell phone screen with the glare and how dark it turns, but yeah, sure enough, shot number 4 is about 1.5 inches higher. We're about 1 inch to the right, which is good, but I'm gonna have to slide that up. Gosh, a lot. Well, I'll go take a look and I'll see if I can get a little closer. It's grouping okay. I mean, these are basically the 2 groupers. First one I'll throw out. I don't even know if I should call that one the third shot, because I did move the sights a lot. It's just not enough to throw it off due to the short distance that we're shooting. But the goal today, get it close to the 10 and about inch and a half high. So I'm gonna go ahead. I may not even film these other shots. It's almost 90 out. I got the sun bearing right down on me in the sand pit. So yeah, there's the sun. Not very fun right now. Oh, no, I'm having fun. The heat's not very fun. All right, let me go ahead and get cleaned up, reloaded, and I'll take another shot and adjust those sights, figure out how much I need. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me figure out where I'm at. Gosh, that glare is terrible. Anyway, it says True Glow here. Originally, this sight was, probably about where the adjustment screw is. Now, my last shot, I had the front of the sight to the T of True Glow. I brought it up to the beginning or past R just a touch. And we'll see if that gets me a little bit closer. All right. I believe this is be shot number 5. Sorry about the camera, guys. Normally I use my camcorder, but I don't have a tripod for it yet. I have one coming in, so also apologize for all the talking. That is something I usually don't do in my videos unless I'm doing a review, which I will eventually do on this. Number 5. Oh, 6 o'clock in the bullseye, in the black. Very, very close. And that looks about as dead center as you can get. I'm not going to take a picture of that. I'll adjust the sights up just a little bit more and clean the barrel out and reload, and then I'll go ahead and take one more shot, and hopefully that'll be it for today. And if you're wondering, yes, I have been getting the crud ring. The first 4 inches is just brutal. I mean, it is hard, it's crusty. I soak a patch down pretty good, and I just slowly work it down the barrel until I'm at the very end of the breech, and then I leave it there. I got a good 3-inch diameter cleaning patch on there, so I'm just let it sit there and soften up that fouling and just slowly swab that barrel out until it's clean. Normally just 1 patch both sides, and then 1 dry patch both sides. Sorry if it's windy, but eastern Colorado is windy. Okay, this should be the final shot. I took this one, the rear sight, all the way up to the U on True Glow, so it's pretty high up there. It worries me that once I pull back to 50, how high will I be shooting, or will I have enough adjustment by the time I get to 50? We'll find out. Huh. I'll have to go take a look. I don't know if I opened up that hole at 6 o'clock or if I overshot. Let me go take a look. Hopefully I didn't adjust it too much. Never mind, I see it was just off in the tan a little bit. That was first shot at 6 o'clock, or after I'd made my big adjustment, and that was the last one. That was shot number 6. A little further to the right. I normally shoot German silver blade sights on my Hawk, and I rarely ever shoot an inline. Hopefully that's on target. But yeah, about 2 inches to the right, but dead center. I would prefer to be an inch high, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I don't want to get out to 50 yards and find out I'm a foot high or something way off. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 more. Let's go ahead and take 2 more shots. I'll swab between shots and we'll see how it groups. Okay, I think that's going. Number 7. That is a little bit closer to the bullseye. Maybe less than an inch away. I'm not going to go down there and take a video of that. I'm going to pause it, clean it, and we'll go. Okay, final shot. I have no clue how this is looking. My screen is black from my angle. That one may have gone to the right a little bit. I can't tell. Let's go look. Okay, that one wandered off big time. So we had our first shot. Let me see, are we on? Yeah. We had our first shot. Second shot, which is a little closer to the bullseye, and then this one went way off. Way off. That was either me, or one thing I noticed is that barrel, despite swabbing between shots, is extremely hot. So let me go ahead and clean the gun, and I'll retake this shot just to see if it was my fudge up or the gun barrel. I'll probably take the blame for that. That's okay. You know, one more thing is, I'm used to shooting a Traditions Hawk, and I got that thing all the bells and whistles polished, lock is polished, triggers are polished. That gun has less than a half-pound trigger pull. I can't even say what it is because my gauge doesn't go down that low. Well, it does go down to 8 ounces. This gun is what I would consider a heavy trigger pull, despite it being less than 2.5 pounds. So I'm having to learn all over again with this inline. You know, I got that pistol grip stock, and this trigger, I don't know if I'm hoping the camera's on it. I wouldn't call it creep, but it has that take up. That's a spring in there you could feel. I don't know if that's a 2-stage trigger or what. They got a name for it. But that is heavy compared to what I'm used to. There's absolutely zero creep in that trigger as I'm squeezing it. There's no grit, nothing. That is a great trigger for a gun that I think is around 260 bucks. You won't see me wear my buckskins shooting this one, but that would be pretty hilarious. All right, we'll let that barrel cool down, swab it out, and take one more shot to see if that was my screw up. Okay, this will be the final makeup shot. It's a lot cooler. This is not the most comfortable. Oh, there we go. I can accept that. Oh, you know what? I did save all the primers that I've been taking out of here. Winchester W209. And I have the metric O-ring. Oh, hell, where am I? I have the metric O-ring installed. So they are super clean. If you're not sure what the metric O-ring is, it's mainly used for CVA and Traditions guns, the break action. And it's basically a little rubber shim that you drop into your breech plug's primer pocket to take up the gap between the breech plug and the face of your frame. That keeps it 100% blow-by free. Let's see where we at. Gosh, I can't even see. Yeah, I don't know. You might be able to see it down there, a little black O-ring. Just look in the video description and I'll post a link there. Nice and clean. Little luber plate on here. There is a rubber O-ring at the very beginning that you do have to lubricate afterward. Before after you're done cleaning, you need to lubricate it. Not sure if all that was in the shade or not, but yeah. Very good shooting gun. Feels good. May have to adjust it a little bit to the left, which ought to be fun with no sight adjustment clicks. Overall, extremely pleased with the True Glow sights. Very easy to see. A low profile hood on this fiber optic. The little 3 little bands that encase. Where are we at? Gosh, I don't even know if we can see that very well. That encase the fiber optic. That's a nice setup. So yeah, let's go take a look. Okay, that was definitely my screw up. That long shot, or the furthest shot, that was my screw up. The last shot that I just took, are we on their target? Was right here. And so yeah, a nice little cluster. I mean, it's probably about 1.25 inches. It's definitely under 1.5 inches. That's load work. I might need 70 grains of Pyrodex Select. I might need 80. I highly doubt I'll need 100. If I need that much, I'm not going to shoot it. That's the recoil in that little, I think it's maybe 6 pounds. It's just, it can be a little brutal once you start using big conicals and large powder charges. And we got some dirt back here. I'm going to try to go and recover some of those bullets, see what we got going on. Usually a Hornady Great Plains bullets, they expand pretty easy with that hollow point. That's Bubba. All right, get back to you later on this. Okay, let me make sure. Here we go. We got 2 of them. 2 out of what, 7 of them? It's okay, I ain't digging through that dirt pile. Massive expansion, which is good, what you want. All right, until next time.